Hello Flowly friends, and welcome to this morning yoga to wake up stiff joints. So often we wake up and we feel pretty stiff in the morning, and maybe we think that moving isn't really going to help us, but actually a little bit of gentle movement is really going to help wake up your body nice and gently and get you moving and get you ready for your day. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat and let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do is just take a really nice full body stretch. So just stand with your feet about hip distance apart. Have a little softness in your knees, so you're not pulling those knees in, not locking them in place. And then just take an inhale and sweep the arms forward, reach the arms up nice and high, and just really reach and stretch, stretching out the whole body, getting really tall through your spine. Maybe wiggle your fingers a little bit, take another breath. And then exhale, just float your arms down nice and gently. Take another breath, reach the arms up, big reach and stretch. Lovely, take a breath in and then exhale. Let's take the arms out to the side this time, let them come down. Let's take an inhale and sweep the arms out this time and then reach up. And then when you get here, take a little lift of the heels. So just coming up onto the toes, just stretching the backs of the calf muscles. Again, take an inhale and exhale nice and gently. Lower everything back down. Let's do one more of those. Big inhale. This time, if we can, just lifting the heels up at the same time as the arms. Nice big reach and stretch. Inhale. And then exhale nice and gently. Lower the arms down. Okay, now we're going to create a little bit of energy, a little bit of warmth in the body. So this should get the blood flowing a little bit and ease into your joints a little bit as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a bend into the knees as we sweep the arms up into the air, nice big reach. Exhale, we're going to let the arms come down. We're going to sink back into the knees. Then we're going to have a little bounce and then we're going to rise up again. Lovely, exhale, bring it down. Take a little bounce of the knees. Inhale, we sweep it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, rise. And we're just going to keep this going. And it's a really nice way to connect to your breath as well. You're just gently moving the body, gently waking it up. If you want to, you can get a little faster. So making those breaths that little bit shorter, bouncing a little bit faster into the knees, but only if you feel that you can. If you're super stiff, then maybe you want to keep it nice and slow. Let's keep it going. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we sink into those knees, little bounce, inhale, rise. Sometimes it might take you a few goes to kind of find that little bit of rhythm, but once you do it, it's going to really start to make you feel awake, and it's going to wake up those muscles and joints, but also just make you feel a little bit more less sleepy, which is definitely what we want in the mornings. Nice bend in the knees, reach up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to go one more. Inhale, rise, exhale, nice bounce, and then straighten up the legs, take the arms up. Let's reach, 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 reach. Inhale, and then exhale. Let's bring the hands down to the heart. Take a moment here. Maybe you close your eyes. Let your shoulders just relax down and really kind of notice how you feel. If you went that little bit faster, maybe your breath is like mine, a little bit shallow. Maybe you feel that lovely little warming sensation around your body. So this is definitely a nice little move to do, especially if it's on a cold morning. You know, maybe start with your fluffy dressing gown on and then you can take it off as soon as you start to get hot. So you start to get toasty again. Lovely, let's stay here, just a couple more breaths. Perfect, take a nice big inhale, sigh it out. Wonderful, just release your arms. We're gonna take a little squeeze of the knees to the chest now. So when you're ready, you're just gonna take an inhale and then draw the right knee in as close as you can, grab it with both hands, squeeze it in. You don't have to grab around the front, you could grab underneath your thigh, whatever works. Squeeze, 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 and then nice and gently drop the leg down. Take it to the other side. Left one, squeeze it in. Always trying to get a nice tall spine as you squeeze in. Drop it down. We don't have to stay there too long. Obviously, compromises your balance a little bit. Squeeze it up. Down it goes. Squeeze it up. And down it goes. Perfect. Let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up. Take a little soft bend in the knees and then exhale, float yourself down into a forward fold. Nice and gently. Now you can keep that bend in the knees here. Just take a few moments just to feel that stiffness. You're definitely going to feel it in the backs of the legs and in your low back. You can grab hold of your legs here, or maybe your hands come down to the floor. Remember, you can always use a prop here, place a block or something underneath your hands. Book can work if you haven't got any blocks. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Wonderful. And then take an inhale and nice and gently rise up. Come up into a standing position. Take your time. Take a little roll of your shoulders. Sweep your arms up into the air. Nice big reach up. And then we're just going to do that one more time. Take a bend in the knees. Exhale. Fold over the legs. Nice and gently. Let your head hang down. Notice again the legs, the back. Hopefully they're feeling a little less stiff now. Take a big breath in. Let it go. And then on your next inhale, slowly, slowly rise it up. Take your time. Roll the shoulders, big sweep up of the arms. And then exhale, just bring your hands back down to your heart. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of a chest opening now. Just kind of open up the calf muscle, get into the legs, stretch them out a little bit with warrior one. So come and stand at the top of your mat if you're not there already. Take an inhale, bend the knees, just reach the arms up nice and gently. As you exhale, bring your hands down towards your heart. As you step that right foot back, you can slide it back, step it back, whatever works. Nice bend in the front knee. Back heel wants to be connected to the floor. Lovely. Lift your chest nice and proud here. Have your shoulders just nice and low away from your ears. Now you might place your hands on your chest for a moment. Take a breath. Really kind of notice your legs here. Notice how they feel. So you're gaining a little bit of strength in that front leg by taking that little bend. We're pressing that back heel in. That's stretching out your calf muscle nice and gently. Now we're going to open up the chest. So we're going to add in a little dynamic movement with the arms. So as you inhale, you're going to release your hands down. Take your arms back as far as you can, reaching them up. So go nice and slow so you can see where your shoulder mobility is. And then exhale, just bring your hands back down to your heart. Maybe you bring them to your chest, whatever works for you. Inhale, gently release back again. See how you're opening your chest as the arms go back. Bring the palms together, exhale, hands come down. So let's do a few more of those. Inhale, nice big release. And exhale, bring it down. Try and keep your torso nice and straight, heart over your hips. Take it up. Exhale down. Inhale, big release. Take it up. And exhale, bring it down. Wonderful. Stay here for a moment and take a little straighten up of the front leg. So now we're going to add in a little movement with this front knee. We're going to be bending into the knee as we release the arms. So we're going to take an inhale. We're going to release the arms just as we did before. Lovely. Take them up. As we bring the palms together, on the exhale, we bend into the knees. We bring the hands down. Lovely. Straighten the leg on the inhale as you release the arms again. Send it up and back. And then exhale. Sink it down. Lovely. We're taking our time. Inhale, straighten the leg, release up, nice and gently. Exhale, sink it down. So what's really beautiful about this movement is you can really marry it to your own breath. You can start to move a bit quicker if you wanted to, if you started to really wake up. But you can stay nice and slow as well, and you're still getting that lovely, nice little gentle wake up. Opening the chest, getting into the shoulders, and waking up the legs. Couple more. Straighten the leg, reach up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, sink it down. Lovely. Just stay here for a moment. Take a lovely big breath in. Sigh it out if you want to. Get rid of some of that tiredness that you still might be holding on to. And then when you're ready, just take a nice big step forwards. I always like to, when I get my feet next to each other, take a little shake out of the legs. And then let's take an inhale, sweep the arms up into the air, and exhale down to a forward fold, nice and gently. Let the legs stretch out, take a moment, breathe here. Notice how your legs and your back feels again. Inhale, we take a half lift. Exhale, down we go. And then nice big breath, rise it up, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart, take it to the other side. So you're stepping that left foot back or slide the foot back, whatever works. Heel comes down to the floor, nice bend in the front knee. If this distance feels too much or you don't feel stable, you always bring that back foot in, make it comfortable for you. Heart right above your hips. Let's lift the sternum up, drop the shoulders, stay here, nice big breath. Let it go. Wonderful. Let's take an inhale, release the arms, so just the arms to begin with, take them back and up. Might feel a little bit different this side. Exhale, bring it down because you've got that right leg forward, so sometimes it can make the body feel different. Inhale, release. Lovely, reach up. Exhale, bring it down. Keep it going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to release. Exhale, bringing it down. And we always go that nice and slowly to begin with, because then you can see where your mobility is today, because it's different on every day, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we can reach further back, sometimes we can reach higher, sometimes we can get lower, and other days not so much. So it's about honouring our body wherever it is on any given day. Last one, take it up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Hold it here for one breath. Perfect. Then we're going to straighten up that front leg, and then we're going to add in the little movement. So when we bring the hands down, we're going to be sinking into that front knee. When you're ready, take an inhale, release the arms back and up. Palms together, exhale, sink into the knee, hands come down. Straighten that leg, inhale, release the arms, up and back. Exhale, sink it down. Lovely, keep it going, straighten the leg, keep circling, bring it down. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, big release, take it up and exhale, sink it down. Wonderful, let the shoulders relax for a moment, take a breath, let it go. Perfect, take a nice big step forward when you're ready. Maybe you shake out your legs and your hips again just for a second, then bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, down we go into a forward fold. Take a moment here, notice how you feel. And then let's take a little bit of a ragdoll. So bending into the knees, let the chest come nice and close towards your thighs. Let everything kind of hang freely, upper body, head and neck. And then take a little sway from side to side. So you can just let your arms be loose and just sway from side to side. Or maybe grabbing hold of opposite elbows might feel good. But just take it gentle, keep breathing here. Perfect. Wonderful. When you're ready, just come back to stillness for a moment. Maybe take a little nod of your head and then maybe a little look left and right a couple of times just to wake up the neck a little bit as well. Lovely. Then just release your arms. Inhale. Let's ragdoll rise. So slowly, gently roll up to standing. Arms are just gently hanging down. Let the spine stack. Roll the shoulders once you reach the top. Nice big sweep up of the arms. And then exhale, let your hands, arms float down by your side. You can just let your palms face forward. Just take a few moments. Let your shoulders relax. Have that softness in your knees. And just take a few breaths. Notice how you feel. Check in with those joints, those stiff joints. Hopefully they're feeling a little warmer, a little more oiled up. And hopefully you're feeling nice and warm and have that little bit of energy. You've shifted a little bit of that sleepiness. And we can now continue on with the rest of the day. Take a big breath in, sigh it out. That brings us to the close of today's gentle morning yoga for stiff joints. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and be sure to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment as well, because I love to hear how you got on with the practice, if it made you feel good. So yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.